guys, how you doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, Adriana. Yes, again. What the hell? You know what? Let's just do this here. Let's just do this here. This is ridiculous. That this young lady, 11 years old, basically she's a baby, 11 years old, passed away in Guyana, and the governor, the president, the commissioner, everybody is covering this up. Like, basically, you're calling us liars. We seen it. Like, this the part that's effing me up, because first of all, it shouldn't even have to go this far. Like, for real. There's no way that Guyana ain't got no pathologist that's going to tell the truth. You know, that make you think. That really do. Like, you got to think about it. If this pathologist, if he lied about what happened to young, imagine other people, you know, you just ain't coming out and just start lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check into other deaths that happen over there. Because this here is a straight cover up. Everybody, whoever's blind can see it. Like, for real. Even like I said yesterday, I said, even if a lot of people say, oh boy, the U.S. here, they're going to determine like what actually happened to her. They can basically come out and say she drowned. You know what I'm saying? They can basically say that. Because remember, this is the U.S. We way over here. And there's no way that this young lady should have had to be flown over here to get a real autopsy, because these people are playing games. That they can be so cruel to save face. You understand what I'm saying? Then you get the other 3 pathologists that come in. You know, allegedly, they were invited to come there to, you know, help do the autopsy, because nobody's believing them. Like, nobody's believing them at all. So now these 3 guys go in there, and now they come out, and we don't hear nothing. They just bounced. They just bounced out. So what I heard, allegedly, that the governor sent their pathologist there, and the ones that was from America, and the other one I think was from Ghana or something like that there, what they did was made them just look. Don't touch nothing. Just stand here and prove to the people that she passed away from drowning. You know what? I wish they stopped saying that. Stop saying she passed away from drowning. Because I believe she passed away from drowning. Yeah. You think we don't believe that Adriana, because y'all gonna get in the comments, be like, can you say her name right? You right. Adriana died another way. Y'all gonna keep saying she drowned. We know that. We know she drowned. Like, we know it. Why you keep telling us this here? But what we need to know is who drowned her. You understand? Like, I don't know what the hell is going on over there, but I know over here in the U.S., we're looking at this shit like, this can't be real. We see it. We see what the hell is going on. Like, what's good? Not even that. She is like, white here, and her leg. Like, that don't happen. That don't, you know, that does not happen. That's a chemical pill. That has to be you cannot say she was in the room with the chlorine. There's no way, because she would have died. You just can't do that. You are not going in that room. They had her. Trust me. They took her, because if you, like I said, I did the video where the owner's son, he was watching her very closely, like, for real. What reason do he need to be down here? Okay, so check this out, y'all. Let me just say this here. So, when Adriana disappeared, where was the son that, the owner's son at? Because he was standing there. He was standing there. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't really know. Did he bounce? You understand? Did he bounce somewhere? All I could tell you is I knew homie was in the damn corner. His ass was in the corner. I seen him. 1 minute you're like this with your phone. The next minute you're against the wall trying to blend into the wall. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to blend your body in the wall. Man, come on now. I can see. People, please go back in the video where Adriana and her family, the little kids, is playing in the water. Okay? And you will see homeboy is in the cut. Like it's too much. It's like, what are y'all trying to do over there? I don't understand it. No one in Guyana has to be embarrassed. I mean, they probably are because the government is doing this type of shit. But to an 11-year-old child, you did this? You understand what I'm saying? And they have to go this far just to prove that she was hurt by somebody else's hands. But guess what? When she get here, being that she's here in the United States, we may say she drowned. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because she could have been drowned before time. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because check this out, y'all. Let me just say this here. I know I'm reaching, y'all. I'm reaching. I'm gonna calm down because I listen. I be sick, y'all. I can't take this shit. Let me just say this here. Now, when the family, all the people around went outside, they was outside, waiting for, the bigger up police, because they said it was only like 2 police there at first. So they're waiting for more people because they won't let them back in or anything like that. So they're outside. Now, mind you, police was insistent to the family, please go home and relax. We're here. We're going to take care of it. I know I said this here 1,000 times. Somebody in my chat was like, you said that shit before. I'm going to say it again. Okay, like I said, if you don't like it, please leave. Because I'm going to say what I want to say when it comes to an 11-year-old child. Okay, how about that? But let me just say this here. So they insisted that the family go home and get some rest. So I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if the family knew, that these people are so effed up that don't leave. I know the father did leave. He went home. The father went home. Yes, the father went home. So when he got the phone call, this is crazy, y'all. Now think about it. The father was home. He said he was home. He said he was home and he was laying on the couch. He said he was laying on the couch when he got the phone call. When he got the phone call, he flipped, right? So now imagine him trying to get to his child. Because he just heard in his head, his child is here. So now think about the father being home. So now he has to drive or get a ride or whatever, because he's panicking now. If he could fly, he would fly over there. But he got to get there any way he can. So when he gets there, everybody, it's just really ironic because everybody is around the pool looking at this baby. Looking at this baby. That's the weird part. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, these people literally was just standing there. They was probably in shock too. I'm not gonna lie. They probably was in shock too. But I know one damn thing. If a situation like this come up, let's say in the United States, little girl get missing, at a pool, no bullshit, and God forbid, and she's nowhere to be found. But you know she was at this pool, so you leave because these people is actually begging you to go home. You understand what I'm saying? Here, if that would happen, I'm telling you right now, they would have taped it off, everything. They would have taped it off. I'm going to be real with you. All that shit they were saying that they was checking rooms, I don't believe none of that. For real. I don't believe none of that. None of that. You know why? Because the people, if they did that, let me just say this. If they, I know I'm jumping, but I'm sorry, y'all. Now, they said they checked all the rooms, right? And even the people that was staying there, they checked their rooms. Can some of the people that was in their rooms come, can you step to the front? You know what I'm saying? Can you come up front and say something? Because I don't think he checked those rooms. I mean, allegedly. If he did, come forward and tell us, yes, he did disturb us and told us that this here happened to a little girl. Okay? No one is stepping forward. You understand what I'm saying? No one is stepping forward. They had one guy that came out and he was on the phone and everything he said was a damn lie. He don't implicate himself in that. Yes. So anyway, let's get back to the U.S. So now, if that happens in the U.S., we're going to tape it off shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if we know that there's no way that she walked out the door, the gate, the door, whatever. We know that she didn't walk out the door. We're going to be right there. We're not leaving. But the police is going to make it where we won't be able to go inside. Now, the hours go by. And in America, in the U.S., if a body, let's say this here. And we checked the pool. That's why that ninja was lying. He said they checked the pool one time. Boy, shut up and go sit back 3 seats. You lying. So anyway, if we check the pool, which is a normal thing, the police is supposed to check the pool. The owner's son supposed to have checked that pool. The boy that's supposed to be an instructor, where the fuck he was at? Okay, if you are a freaking instructor, swimming instructor, whatever the hell, where the freak you was at? Where were you? They were saying these people was there. Okay, all of them supposed to have checked that water. The police, the owner's son, the owner, whoever the hell was there, supposed to have checked the damn water. Now they're saying the water was murky. Ain't nobody jumping in no damn murky water. Cut it out. In the U.S., if we're outside and one of our children is missing, and because we ain't going nowhere, I'm telling you straight up. We ain't going nowhere. We might be having the owner, the manager of the pool or whatever. We might have him hemmed up somewhere because you ain't moving nowhere, bro. You're not going anywhere, my ninja. You're not going anywhere, for real though. But anyway, if a body appeared in the water, y'all, all hell will break loose. Yeah. The same way it broke loose over there, because that's a normal thing to happen. Do you understand? Y'all want to pay hocus pocus. Nah, this a real child. 1 minute she's here, pow, she's there. The hell out of here. The hell out of here. I said it before in my first video. I believe homeboy with the pants wet. I believe he was one of them that had her. The son, the owner's son, and maybe that ninja that was sitting at the bar. And when it got crazy and everybody was sitting outside, the father went home because they was convincing him, like, for real, I don't even know why he left. He should have stayed, but he wasn't thinking like that. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking, because when, this is crazy. Like, your whole child is missing. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, the police was in there. The owner's son was still there. That so-called police with the wet pants, they were still there. Besides the 2 police was there. They were there. They was there for sure. You could even ask, I don't even know why they're not doing this shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why you not asking the guest? Why you not asking the owner's son? Why you not asking the ninja was at the bar with the red shirt? Why you ain't asking the ninja pants that was wet? Why you not asking any of them? Did they look in the water and see if Adriana was in the water? Just ask them. Just let them say, did they check yes or no? Because y'all know damn well, if the owner's son, we know he was there, okay? Because I'm going to show y'all again that he was there. He is the owner's son. You already know if he didn't do anything, he would have been all in that water like this here, looking. Which is very strange because I really believe somebody should have jumped in that water. Like, for real, I really would have believed that somebody would have just jumped in the water and been like, oh my God, she's not here. She's not here. You understand what I'm saying? Which we know that she wasn't there. But nobody jumped into the water. So now you got her father panicking. I'm telling you, you could imagine that her father seeing his baby floating in the water. Because there was people all around. You could see when he dived in there. He wasn't playing no games. Okay? He wasn't playing no games. And you see his whole body was, if the water was so murky, why we saw the daughter so clean, even though she was on the top water? You could see her legs in the water very clearly. You could see her arms in the water very clearly. So where did murkiness come from? And like I said, they had just they did that. They did that. They did it. She was there all the time. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm not stupid. Her body parts was still moving. Still moving. I don't understand why these people is not being, just hold them until they get the results. There's no way that little girl should have had to be flown to the U.S. to get real answers. But like I said, it could come back that she drowned. But we don't know how. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how. And I hope they told the pathologist in Georgia where she at, that they're looking, look for, certain things. Hopefully they told them that. Look for this, look for that, look for look for everything. Look for everything. Because this wasn't natural, y'all. Y'all know damn well this wasn't natural. Like they playing in our face like we stupid. To where the U.S., they even see it. They like, yo, this is crazy. This is like, They seen it from the beginning to the end. They like, yo, like, what they playing over there? Like, what kind of game is this? These people is heartless. These people is heartless. But like I said, being that she's here, they could say that she drowned. I'm going to stick to my story, okay? I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to stick to my story. I believe the one with the wet pants walked down the staircase and she was still alive, but she was out of it because he chloroformed her and he held her in that water. It did not take that long. You understand? Just to get water in her lungs. And she's gone. It doesn't take that long. Remember, if you gave her some type of drug and you hold her head down there, you understand? There's no splashing. There's nothing. There's nothing. And he just walked back up the damn stairs and all of a sudden, pa-pow. Adriana's body is right there. Legs wide open, arms wide open. How legs get wide open? How? How did her legs get wide open? So when the father jumped in the water and brought his daughter out, that her head kept going like this. And I'm going to tell you something. God is so good. God looks after babies and fools. Let me just say this here. I know this, this sounds weird, but when I seen him get his daughter, I could have swear to God that little girl put her arm around her daddy. I swear to God, it's probably just me. I mean, if I could find it, I would show you. Yeah, I have it actually. Watch it look like she put her arms around her dad. Like that's her last thing she did. And I'm not lying. I know what I seen. I know what I seen. And it's really heartbreaking that we have to go this far to get answers for this little girl. No one in the world should have to put up with this. No one. This got to be like, everybody is actually on edge. I'm telling you right now. Because y'all think that when in the U.S. give out the results, and that's another damn thing. They keep reporting that she drowned in the pool. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? What the autopsy not even back here, bro? We not even listen. You had that damn whoever the freak he is. He had that autopsy all this damn time, and you just now gonna freaking put it out and say it was a drowning? She's not even there anymore. And you're going to just now come out and tell us that she drowned. You so happy that, it came out. Now the family can believe that she drowned. Bro, like, it could say she drowned. It could say over here that she drowned. But by who hands, though? Who hands drowned her? Because y'all going to stop playing with her saying that, that she was in the water. She was not in that damn water. Y'all going to hell, like for real. Y'all are going to hell. Y'all people that did this to this little girl, y'all are going to hell. This is the most disgustingest thing I've ever seen in my life. That it got so far to where you have to take a body out of a country and have it examined. Because y'all so damn crooked. Wow. Anyway, hit that like button and subscribe. But I'm going to show y'all. It looked like she put her arms around her father. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do it look like that? I know her body was out like that, but when he had her, it did look like I swear, it just looked it that way. Alright, y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
So you see when a father dives into the pool, that's right there. That's her father. That's what happens to her body. Look at her head.